Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you might be watching us from. We are back on our live series of Let's Grow Together series. Me and my business partners, Davina and Mavis. We used to be two of us. Now it's three of us. We are growing gradually. One day you will be a full screen talking about our businesses. My name is Sita. I am a mom. I am a nurse by profession, and I'm also a proud digital business owner and a proud mentor. I live in the UK with my family, originally from Zimbabwe, but I've lived in the UK more than I've lived in my own country. So I hardly know much about my own country, but I know much about where I am living. So today we are going to discuss about retirement. Before we get into our topic, I will ask my business partners to introduce themselves, then we can discuss with our topic for today. I'll get to Davina to introduce herself, then we can go to Mavis.
Thank you very much, Sita. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. Those of you who don't know me, let me introduce myself. My name is Davina. I am originally from Fiji, but currently based here in Auckland, New Zealand with my family. By passion, I'm a mentor, and I'm also uh, I'm a finance professional who has more than plus 20 years experience in different areas of the finance, but I love to help people to unlock their potential, achieve their financial freedom through my mentoring, and help people find a purpose from themselves by starting a side hustle to create a wealth stream, gain confidence, and creating memories. So that is my side, Sita. I give it back to you.
Thank you so much, Davina, for introducing yourself. We'll go to Mavis to introduce herself. Then we can have a short discussion about our topic for today.
Thank you, Sister Sita. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, wherever you are. My name is Mavis, and I'm a proud mother of a daughter who is 12 years old. Originally, I'm from Zimbabwe, but I live here in the UK. I came into the UK, I think, last year, so I'm still new to the UK. So I'm just glad that I found this business earlier before. Yeah. So I'm also a business owner and I'm also a mentor. I love to also help others build their own businesses, find their passion, and also they can find purpose while they are earning income, which can sustain them and both their families. So that's clearly myself. Back to you, Sita. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mavis, for your introduction. And I'm so amazed in the way you do your things because a lot of people sit behind and say, okay, I'm new in the country, I'm new here. I cannot just hop online and do something different. You know, I'm so glad that you just hope you saw an opportunity and you hopped on and you took it. Just like that. You are not waiting for any other time. You hear people saying, oh, I'm ready, when the time is right. When is that time? You make the time right, not to wait for the time to be right. Find that time and make it right and say, this is my purpose. This is the time I want to achieve something. Right. Our subject for today, or our topic for today, is about retirement. When I think of retirement, I think about my dreams. We all get we all have our dreams. We grew up having a dream and we achieved those dreams, right? I remember when I was young, I wanted to be a nurse, but I didn't know how I'm going to achieve that or how to get there. But I eventually got there because that was my dream. So I found a way how I can get to my dream, how I can achieve my dream. I am here now in the UK as a nurse, which I am proud for what I do because that is the dream I had as a child and I managed to achieve it. Now thinking of my retirement, what is our traditional way of retirement? People retire and do nothing and just live on their pension. Is that what I wanted to do? I thought to myself, no. And then I ignited something in my mind and I thought, what do I do to keep myself working, or to keep my mind working rather than physically working? Because when we retire, we want to rest, right? I needed that. But I also wanted to be earning an income rather than just queuing up at the post office to receive my pension, which is not really enough, because what I've realized, a lot of nurses who have retired, they keep going back. I've seen a lot of people that are in their late years, they are still coming back, but they've retired. Why are they coming back? Because there is something missing in their life. There is something that is not sustaining them when they have retired. I didn't want to be one of those. So I saw something exciting that will build memories and create memories for me, my family, my children, people that I love, and my friends. You know, I saw this online business that I have started. It's good because I started it before I even retire. Because when you have retired, you'll be hustling things up, trying to rush things up, trying to make ends meet when you have waited until late, when you have waited for that perfect moment. So my perfect moment is now. Actually, it was 3 years ago when I saw this online business. I am building a cushion of my business, of my proper retirement that will create memories for myself as a whole. If I'm saying as a whole, including my family, because this business that I found, it's amazing. I can leave it for my grandchildren. I can leave it for my family. It's not just for me. It's for my whole family, everyone, my loved ones. And it's a smart business that I can do in the comfort of my own home. The funny thing, even when I travel, it's right beside me in my pocket. It's a pocket business that I run at my own time. That is amazing. I had few days away with my friends, sisters, my church sisters, and we had an amazing time. And the funny thing was, I was off from work, having my days off, but my business was running in the background for me. So if you cannot find something that will earn you income while you sleep, you will work until you die. Mark that word, it's real. And a lot of people work until they drop. Why? We have got opportunities out there that we can settle while we are still working, while we are still earning an income. And that will build us an endless source of income, especially this online business. Even when I retire today, I have no worry. I don't have to worry too much because something is already building, something very cushioned for myself and my family. Even when I'm away traveling, I do not feel guilty. I used to feel a lot guilty because I thought to myself, I needed to be at work, building income, saving some money for my retirement. But now my retirement is already been settled or laid down there for me. When I have that time or thought of giving up, getting up by an alarm clock, that business will be running whether I've got an alarm clock or I haven't got an alarm clock. So if you're out there still debating whether you are an expert that can run their own business, switch off from that employee mindset and secure something that will sustain you for the rest of your life. Even your other generation, your grandchildren, it will carry them on. You would have secured something that will create memories for your whole family. And this, my business, is already building memories, creating memories, because I have got it and my kids know that they can just join me anytime because I've already started and built it for them. So if you're out there, start looking for something that you run at your own time, that you will have control of. Even when you are fully retired, it will keep giving you income. You no longer need to go and beg someone if you can have few hours to top up your pension. So people, wise up and start something that will sustain you. I will shift back to Davina to just say a bit about this retirement security that we've got here.
Thank you, Sita. For me, myself, I would say that, I joined this platform and I understand a lot of struggles and challenges. What are people going through at the common economy? Despite where you are, you can be in Fiji, sitting in Australia, New Zealand, anywhere. The common problem we always have, if you're a career-oriented person like myself, I used to be very ambitious. I'm a independent person. When I mean independent, I am a single person who has a single source of income, and I had responsibilities. So you have to always have a second stream of income to, take away, ease off the pressure, and also take a career break if you want. Like, I would give a classic example of my experiences in 2022. I returned from a very difficult mission when I was in Africa, and I had to immediately, within 3 weeks, start a new job because I couldn't take that break. And when I started my new job, it was very challenging to keep up, from coming from a very difficult environment, coming back to your home country, relocating, no matter it's your home country. The change was so much, so overwhelming that I was burning out a lot. And being a person who has always had responsibilities, at some point I used to get exhausted. I used to work 7 days. I used to work the long hours. I used to have supervisors who don't consider you as uh, showing empathy, compassion. I had those experiences, and this is real for me, and I still have it, no doubt about it. And everyone goes through this. And I would, I feel for these people. Why? Because I've been there. I've lost jobs. But what I've always told myself, if you're going to start something, like our digital business gives us a platform where we can learn, we can grow, and we are going to lead a team as well. And for me now, for this online business, I'm creating a team for myself where I can tell them and, assist them in doing extraordinary things. Be at your comfort level, if you're at home, if you're at work, and take that, superstar that they have inside and shine it. That's the team I'm going to build using my energy and my positivity. I'm not worried about how I've been treated by most of the colleagues, whatever it is. But for myself, I always say, to my learning experience, is that I'm going to build this team. I'm going to get this off the feet and ground and running. And I'm going to create a team that is going to grow together, and they're going to have a, willingness to learn and be coachable. That, because I've seen, you can have the title of, in a position, in hierarchy, in power, or in management, but you cannot be a good leader if you don't talk to your team members in a polite, humble, not manner. Authoritative tone doesn't get you anywhere. That's like you're disrespecting the person in front of your colleagues. Feelings matter. You can hurt someone in a group of around your colleagues, and you don't even know that you've done it. For me personally, I had experienced all this, and I don't want someone else to go through what I went through. And this is why I'm building this platform for myself, and I want to inspire people. But there is options out there. There is opportunities out there. There's choices out there that You should not be depending on a full-time 9 to 5 job or corporate job, finance job. I'm a finance person. It took me 20 years to realize it. I don't want someone to waste their 20 years. You can start this business when you're 18 and over. Use that. Use the time that you have. Time is the important asset and commodity you have. Use it to your advantage. Leverage on it. You can move with your business. You can travel. You can create those memories. You can, like Sita mentioned, it's a business in a box. Create that and have that vibe, because not everyone has that vibe. Not everyone in your environment, wherever you are, has that attitude of, helping one another. So we have that platform. When we help one another, we encourage one another, we always congratulate one another, and it makes a difference. Few words of encouragement, few words of positivity can make a difference. And this is what I'm doing for the business. I don't get that in my corporate entity. I'm not worried about it. My vision is always that I have a bigger fish to fry. My vision is I'm doing this business and I want to make a difference. And that's my passion, is to mentor people to get out of the attitude, change the culture, and the behaviors will change itself. So that is it from my side, Sita.
Thank you so much, Davina. You have touched on very important areas there. We can buy a clock, but we cannot buy time. Once you lose that time in your life, you have lost it. Once you don't plan ahead something that will give you the happiness, you will live in miserable. You'll live in misery. You'll be always controlled by anyone, other people who planned for their lives. You will always work for someone that took a risk, that took that chance, that gave themselves that time to build and create something sustainable. So if they can do it, what is stopping you? Look at the person you are working for. What is different about them and you? They've got one head, they've got two eyes, they've got one brain. So what they are doing, you can do it too. Start believing in yourself and believe you can do it, and you can do it. We are all here. We didn't know anything about this business, but we were willing to learn and be coachable. And that took us to another level. Now we are here talking to someone out there. Try to shift that mindset. As I said earlier, shift that employee mindset and become your own boss. I will move this to Mavis to talk about something that she understands about her own retirement and or how she can educate someone out there.
Thank you, Sita. For me, I can really resonate with Davina with what she said about the corporate world, because I'm also under administration job. So I can really relate to what you were saying about not being recognized, and it's like a war inside corporate world. It's like it's a war. Everyone is fighting for something that you don't even know. It's like, I don't know, it's like a race or a war. I don't know what goes on there. So for me, I can really, really agree with you on that one, because it's something that I've also gone through, and it's so painful. Like they don't know how much hate they are putting on you. And so for me, it was like a shift as well, because I had to change from that side. And that's when I said I need to stop complaining and find something that I would know that this is for me, this is for myself. Because if you can't change it, then you have to change yourself. You have to take step by yourself and say, okay, this is what I will do. I will have to find my own things, because to be fair, it's so exhausting in the corporate world or any world. It's very exhausting. And for me, what I can say about the retirement, one time I was checking on my taxi, on my app for the tax, right, for the tax and the retirement plan that is there. And to my surprise, I was looking at it, and then I saw that I have to work another 32 years for me to retire and get the money that is there. So right now I'm 31 years old, and I will have to work 32 years for me to get that money. And then that's when I thought to myself, no, 32 years, that's a lot. Because it's like you're going to work every day and you have to work all the time. It's not like you have to take a break or anything. And mind you, that money is change, it doesn't change. So no matter how much you're going to work or no matter how much you're doing, it will still be the same when you grow old. So when I'm 62 or 63, that's when I'll get that amount. So it was something which was so painful for me. And I said to myself, no. So where is the time that I will go and travel? Because me, I love to travel. And where will I find the time to go and travel? I won't have time to travel because I will be working for that money, which I will have to get when I'm 62. And when you're 62, you want to rest, you don't have strength. How can you go around in traveling, go to Paris, go to Italy when well, you can do that, to be fair. There are some people who are doing it, but they've already made up their plan. They have their retirement plan in place because you can't travel if you don't have the funds to travel. So I don't want to travel while I have limited funds where I'll be like, the money I have to do this, I have to do this, I have to save. I don't want that. So I was just looking at it and I was just thinking deeply about it. And that's when I said, no, 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 I need a retirement plan. So this business is my plan A now. Yes, I am working, I am doing everything, but this business is my plan. And my goal is to retire when I'm 35. And that's my goal. I don't want to pass that age. I don't want to pass that. So this thing of 32 years, no, 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 no. That won't work for me. 32 years from now, my business will be big. I'll be somewhere else. So if I said to myself, if I can just put maybe 5 to 10 years in my business, it doesn't even compare to 32. So 5 to 10 years from this business, I'm telling you, you can be someone big, you can be far away. And by doing this business, that 5 to 10 years, you'll be traveling, you'll be carrying your business everywhere. It's not like you're in one place where people they don't even like you, like the workplace where you have to answer to someone else. It's your business because you're your own CEO of your business. So that was my plan for the retirement. Like, the business is plan A. This is what I have now. I have to stick to it. Come rain, come thunder, I will show up for this business because I've seen things happening. It's not a joke. It's not a movie. There is life in this business, and if you don't believe it, well, there's nothing we can do. But we are here, all of us, we are here. We are not crazy. We know what's there, and we know how this business can do for your life. It has changed a lot of lives for people, and it's not only about money. That's what I love about this business. It's not only about money, because you are growing, you are meeting new people, you are growing like in business and in mind as well. So you will be mentoring people, you will be coaching people. It's just amazing. The travels, we travel as well as business partners. We go all around the world. This year we want to go to Italy. So can you imagine a business like that? What more can you want? What more can you want, honestly? You travel anywhere. So for me, for retirement, I can think of this business as my retirement plan. And it's not even 62 years when I will retire from this business. It's only a few years. That's 32 years. No, I will leave it like that. I can't do that. So 35 years retirement for me. That's that. Back to you, Sister Sita. I will talk and up until morning.
That's really amazing. And what Mavis is saying is so true. In our business community, we have got a lot of 30-year-olds, 32-year-olds, 35-year-olds. They have already retired. And the funny things, they have only started this business maybe 3 years ago, 4 years ago, 5 years ago. You will hear people come start a business within a month. They say, oh, I'm tired. It's not doing what I thought it was going to do. When they've been working in a company for 40 years and they have nothing to show for, but they are still happy to continue doing that. Stop that. Pause and think about working for yourself. Whoever you are working for, they worked hard for them to be able to employ you. So think twice and start shifting. Start your own business. Check us out and see whether this is for you. If it's not for you, it's still okay, because businesses out there, they are not for everyone. But those who want to change, those who want a better future, something that has got flexibility, time freedom, financial freedom, the counting is endless, a business that gives it all. We leave it to you to make that decision. Thank you for watching us. You'll see us again at the same time next week.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.